So, you said, "Oh, I got it," and that woke me up because I went and got my first shot that next day when you told me you had it. 'Cause I was like, "Dang, like this is not going away."
I
Um,
wasn't bad off yet,
you
really.
weren't bad off yet, but it just kind of shook me. So I was like, let me go ahead and get my vaccine shot. So I got the first round, I get my second round later. Um, but I still kind of like, I've seen you in such crazy situations. I really wasn't worried about it. I was like, my brother gonna, he gonna walk through COVID. Like, it ain't no big deal. So I'm checking on you every day, little by little. And, I can start to tell day by day how you respond. And I'm like, I'm not feeling, but I'm like, okay. And then the one day when you just broke down, I remember you said, I'm withering away. I'm about to that point of giving up. And I knew I was like, nah, once the mental is gone, the body don't stand a chance. So I remember getting on the phone with mom and dad and saying, look, like we gotta call them, we gotta give them that motivation. And we called and we just, basically pleaded, hey, keep fighting, bro, don't give up, don't give up. And I mean, I don't know how much good it did, but it was all we could do. That's the thing about it. Not like we can come see you. Not like I could, cause I'm on vacation this week. So trust, if this was the flu, I would have been down there. If this was something that I could have, I can't go down there. So it's tough as a family member because there's literally nothing you can do to help. There's literally you're just watching and listening to somebody that you care about go through this by themselves, not knowing. Every morning it was a little bit of nerve because I didn't know, okay, what's going on? It's worse, better, and so it was just a lot of nerves on my end, and it was few moments where I just broke down, bro. Like it was just like, yo, and I had to snap out of it because I know, okay, I got to be strong for him. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, you know, be. I'm not the one going through it, so I can't show any kind of weakness or emotion. But there were moments, and I mean, in my head, like I said, you still ain't. They said praying for you because
Pre-
you still
Appreciate it.
ain't out the woods. I know you keep saying, "Oh, well, it was," but it is. It's still in your system. Till you good, I'm still on alert. But I mean, it definitely takes a toll on the family. So I don't know, like, and it affects everybody
This
differently.
really it for me. Like this is how I'm gonna go out. And I was stressing, and then I got mad at myself, and now I'm like, you stressed over all this stuff this whole entire year, and had you known this was gonna be it, you wouldn't have cared
Wouldn't
about
have
none of
stressed
that.
over none of that. Yeah, yeah.
So,
Wouldn't have stressed over none of that. And I
hmm
think that's the toughest part because all we could do is like that phone conversation, man. With
which
me,
one? Oh, when y'all
mom,
called me
dad,
that day.
yeah, when me, mom, dad, and then of course Anna was holding the phone, and we're literally like pleading you to stay alive, basically. We're literally like
Yeah,
begging you, like, bro, don't give up. Like that's literally all three of us said that. Like, keep fighting, don't give up, because we knew by the way you was talking, because none of us.
for mom and dad, that was the first day hearing it, so it was like an even bigger shock for them. Cause
But they knew
what
because
what'd you
my
say?
tone, I didn't sugarcoat. I didn't call them
Oh,
like,
what'd you say?
hey, because this is exactly what I said. I was like, look, I think they were, no, I think they already were together or
Oh,
something of
okay.
that sort. So I was lucky to get both of them at the same time. I was like, perfect. I was like, look, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, like, he got
So when you
COVID.
started like that, that's what they knew when you
I
said,
know
look,
they
I
hard to
gotta come.
say, but I'm gonna just be straight up. I was like, he got COVID and he not doing well. I was like, he not doing well. I was like, he talking about giving up. Like,
Man, that had to
he,
come as a shock, boy, because I know they didn't
it
know nothing.
did. I remember like reading the message when you said that to me, and I remember I just sat up in bed and I was like, what can I do? Because on my end, it's like I gotta do something. So I remember like, what can I do? So it's like, yo, and I jumped on the phone. We were just on the phone begging, like, bro, please keep fighting, because we knew for you to talk like that. Nah, because
Bro, but you know what's crazy? I was already, cause I was feeling like that day. I was already about to. I was like, I gotta call my mom. I was like, because I'm getting ready to die, and my mom don't even have a clue that anything's wrong with me. And so, like, I know you was, and I do remember that you was like, yo, please don't be mad at me. I was like, bro, one, you my bro. Like I ain't gonna be mad. You did the right thing. And two, I was like, I don't have the energy to be mad at nobody. I was like, I was so, but I was already, and it was crazy. Anna was already thinking that because she was like,
Yeah,
man,
she
I'm about
told
to
me.
call somebody.
Yeah, she told me because when me and Anna talked, she was like, I was a few hours away from calling you anyway and being like, look, we got to figure this out, because she,
Cause I had
she,
already told her. Cause I told her, I think that morning, I was like, Anna, I was like, this ain't gonna work. I was like, I'm about to give up. And she was like, you can't give up. I was like, and I wouldn't say nothing. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I hear you, but you ain't feeling what I'm feeling right now. And I'm like, my fight, I literally had no more fight to give. Like, I'm like, bro, I've been fighting this virus, fighting this thing. And it's, I'm looking at myself every time I would get up. I'm like, yep, you winning. I like you was whooping my ass, and I'm like, I ain't got no more fight. So when y'all called me that day, I was literally on the couch, like, and I was laying down, and I was hearing like it. I ain't gonna say it helped a little bit, but at the same time, hearing like mom crying and stuff, it was just like, man, this ain't. I like, I don't know if this is good or not, you know. I like, but
yeah.
hearing her crying and stuff, it made me sad, man. Cause I'm like, damn, they about to really be going to my motherfucking funeral, like over a virus
And
took me out.
another way that, I knew how serious it was is, dad, he's even killed. He don't show
Yeah,
no emotion. His voice didn't crack, but you could just it was some of the most emotion I've ever heard out of him, like talking as well. I could just tell, everybody. It's like everything stopped for that phone call, and honestly, for the rest of the 2 weeks, like everything just stopped. So we're just sitting there, like, yo, like what? It's really, and I'm trying not to say it out loud in my head. I'm like, yo, like I don't know what. I remember saying to somebody, I was like, I don't know what I would do without my brother. Like for real, like I don't know what I would do. So I'm trying to pull it together because I'm like I can't show you that, but in my head I'm like, yo, if he go, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's not even on no LOE type stuff. Like
yeah.
that is
It's just on,
cool. Like
yeah.
it's
It's on
life.
some
You know what I mean? Like
life
people don't.
shit.
I think
Yeah,
people sometimes think it's a like just to show how cool we are and the best friend thing, but it's not. Like this is we really are. So it's like, yo, like this my best friend we talking about. This ain't just my brother. Like this my best friend. So it definitely it takes a toll on the family as well as the individual going through. And it's mental for everybody involved. It's physical and mental for you, but for us, it's really a mental thing. Like I could hear it when mom would call me in her voice. So now you know us. So now I'm
hmm
being strong for mom when I'm talking to her, even though in
yeah,
my heart I'm like, yo, like
bro. And
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
as sons, the worst thing is hearing your mom cry. Like
Yeah.
she was crying. Like, and I was about to, like, even now I'm tearing up, like, 'cause I remember, and I'm just like, see, and I'm like, this is why I didn't want to tell her. I was like, I did not want to make my mama cry. I was like,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
but
Like, I don't remember the last time I cried. Oh no, I do. I do. I remember the last time I cried, but it was a minute ago. But after we got off the phone with you, I
mhm,
broke down. I haven't broke down like that, and I don't know how long. I just broke down because I was like, yo, like one, hearing mama, two, seeing your messages. Like I broke down. So and me and you ain't cried like that, but that
mhm,
that situation, I was like, yo. And then, like I said, I get on the phone with, Anthony or whoever, and now I gotta put on this facade, like, oh, no, we cool with this, but in my head, like, I'm going, it was a good thing that I was on vacation, you know, during the
yeah,
majority of this, because that helped. I wouldn't have been no good at work. I would have been no good, because my mind would have been, elsewhere anyway, so.
boy.